Right guys, where it is sat is currently 9 in the morning. I've just got down here. I'm just about to set up my rods, and when I was walking down to where my swim is, I did see a few fish washing on the swim I'm at right now, just against the reeds, and I will show you what they look like in a minute. Right, so this is my setup. I've got the Sonic Hextro, rods, reels and bite alarms, and I've got the NGT buzz bars, and one of my rods is just under this tree here, right there. Another one of my rods is over there. Sadly, this lake has a rule of 2 rods. If it was 3, I'll be much happier. And yeah, I get to let you know. Right guys, it is about an hour after I've set up my rods, and I've been getting liners. And I will show you my bait mix after this vlog. And what I'm just saying now is, my rods have been getting tons of beeps. Nothing yet, but on my left rod I've got Malibus by Sticky, and then on my as a pop-up, and on my right rod I have got a Manila hard hooker, and I will show you my bait mix now. Right, the reason it's not very full is because I have been baiting up, I have been spotting, and I've used a couple mesh bags now, and I've just got a couple. I just got my brother's bait spoon, and I've just literally been going up to just for the tree other than the spot. I've literally been going up to the tree, and I've literally been throwing it in, and then sometimes where I see where my rig is, I literally just drop it like that. I've had a couple fish off this, not this exact mix, but yeah. But this session I've just had to add sweet corn to it, so hopefully it makes the mix a bit better. Right guys, where it is sat, it is currently 12:30, and my left rod has just had a take, and I've struck it, and I've reeled it in about halfway, and it came to a point where I've put my drag a bit too high on accident, because I was just messing with the drag for some reason. I have no clue why. It was a stupid thought of me, and it just came off. And then about 20 minutes before that, I did have a couple liners, but obviously it's a liner, so I didn't really strike it. And then on my right rod, I've had no bites yet. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. Fingers crossed we do get another fish, because who doesn't want a fish? Yeah, and I'll keep you posted. Right guys, so what I'm going for, I'm going to go probably about halfway in between the island, and right now I'm going for a Ronnie rig with a Manila hard hooker, and I've gone for a slightly bigger PVA bag because it'll probably be a bit harder to get the bait around there. So anyway, let's get a crack on. There we go. Quite a splash, but it'll do. Right, so I've got the spod ready. I'm just going to ding it to that island to get more bait over it. So let's go. Perfect. Right, back at the fish fight. On a pink pop-up Malibus by Sticky. It was just over near the reeds, like I showed you in the previous cast. Doing pretty well. Haven't seen it yet, but I'll let you know. Right, so just had this beauty of a fish on a pink pop-up by Sticky Malibus on my left-hand rod, which is just tucked up against the reeds. It was quite close in with a mesh bag with Baitworks. Had Atlantic Heat and Monster Red. That's what got this one. And if this fish was a bit bigger, I'll be a bit more excited, but it's a fish, so couldn't really say it's bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll show you the rest later. Right, so it's about 5:30 maybe. Kobe just had his second fish on the bottom. He did try surface fishing earlier, but they seemed to not like the bread. They rather like the floaters, but couldn't really get him on the hook. And he just had his second fish on the bottom, which I believe was on a cell. Yeah, anyway, I'll keep you posted. Right, it's came to the point where it's about 6:30 PM, and I've just redone my rods. my left rod I've put it at the tip of the island because that's where I had my other one on about an hour ago now, I'd say, maybe an hour and a half ago, not too sure. And I put the left rod opposite the island, obviously. I did put a PVA bag on there, but obviously I've ran out of bait now, of course. Yeah, and then my right rod I put under the tree, and there is a lot of movement under there right now, so hopefully I get a fish. Kobe's on there too, but he's on the other side because I said he could, because there's not really much point in not letting him, doesn't really matter. So yeah, and I've put probably about a kilo of bait under that tree now. Don't know why, but I just keep it out there because earlier it was about 21 degrees, maybe 20, not too sure. That's just a rough guess. And yeah, I'll keep you posted if we get fish. Right, back at it with the little pasties. If this was probably about, I'd like to say 50 pounds bigger, I would have enjoyed it. But in reality, well, it's a nice full scale, I will admit, but it's just sad about the size. Down here, we're normally down for the big ones, but it looks like we're currently going for the pasties.
Well, I had roach bigger than him, like.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is what we're looking at, really.
Well, at least we finally got a 40, about 40 ounces, I reckon. Like, it's lovely 40, that one.
Yeah. And hopefully this isn't the last fish. I'd love to Kobe or me to have like a 35, maybe 30, because at this rate, I couldn't tell you. Maybe go for the small ones and they get bigger, but yeah. Right, anyway, I'll keep you posted, and yeah. Right, after that pasty I've just had, if you can even consider that as what it was, I did catch it on a pink Malibu's pop-up again. It's been bagging up today for some reason. Well, not bagging up, had two off it, but you know. Sadly, nothing on that margin. I have been chucking out loads of bait today, so quite happy with the two, but sadly no good sizes, you know. And so it's roughly now about 8 o'clock, I would say, and I'm leaving at 8:30, so I've got about 5-10 minutes left of the rod time out, and then I'm going to pack up everything else now. So yeah, I do fish down this lake quite often, so I will be posting a couple more videos about it. And yeah, and the reeds have done me good today. Right, anyway, that'll be the end of this one. I will catch you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, considering this is my debut. And I'll see you in the next one.